Hello and welcome to another CAD Dimensions Tech Tip. My name is Kevin and I will be talking about customizing the interface for simulation. SOLIDWORKS gives us plenty of tools for customizing the interface to get access to commands that you use very often. You have the S key in the graphics area, you have mouse gestures, and you have context-sensitive menus that pop up all throughout the interface. But what about setting these up for simulation? Once simulation is on, you'll have access to add any command from simulation to these shortcut menus as well. You'll notice that my mouse gestures has been set up to create studies, run studies, and mesh parts. My S key in the graphics area has consolidated menus for creating studies, creating loads and restraints, adding forces, modifying connectors, and running particular studies. Another location that was added in 2015 for customization is the ability to customize the context-sensitive menu. There's actually two context-sensitive menus, one when you right-click in the graphics area, another when you right-click on an item in the feature manager. But all you have to do is right-click on that context-sensitive menu at the top and customize. When you're in the customization menu, you'll have access to two areas of commands that are specific to simulation. You'll have flyout toolbars that will be flyout toolbars for things like loads and restraints and connectors, like you saw on my S key, or you'll have access to the individual commands within simulation. Now you want to think about where and when you add simulation commands. For instance, when I'm right-clicking in the graphics area, I'm most typically either right-clicking on a face or an edge, so I'm going to add commands like forces, pressure, mesh control, list selected. When I'm right-clicking on something in the feature manager and I customize, I might be doing something like adding material. So what is it like to be able to use the customization to create studies? Well, I have many different ways now that I can access those commands, along with having the command manager and the shortcut tools inside of simulation. But with the shortcuts, I can do it much faster. So with my mouse gestures, I could go off to the left to create a study. I can define the study type without ever leaving. I can just hit enter to apply it. If I want to apply material, well, maybe I'm working in the feature tree. I might right-click on a component, and you'll notice that I've added the Apply Material option here as well. If I pick two components in the tree, the Apply Material is right there as a shortcut as well, and I can apply those materials automatically. What about my fixtures and loads and restraints? Well, if I hit my S key, I have my pull-down menu, my consolidated menu for applying fixtures. That's a great way of getting access to many of the fixtures. But we also have the context-sensitive menu if I right-click. Remember, I said that the context-sensitive menu, you're usually right-clicking on a face. In this case, I can apply mesh control, apply pressure, or apply a force. So let's do that on this particular face here. We'll go ahead and apply a force to the face itself, let's say a 250-pound force. We want to restrain something, so I'll hit my S key and tell the software we want to fix a couple pieces of geometry. When I'm ready to mesh and run, well, my mesh is on my mouse gesture, right? So I can just drag it to the right, mesh the model with the default. When I'm ready to run, I just drag my mouse gestures up, and I can go ahead and run my study. So with this set of tools embedded directly in the interface, you can get a lot faster with setting up, running, and getting access to typical commands inside of simulation. Thank you for stopping into another CAD Dimensions Tech Tip, and we hope to see you soon. Take care.
Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and our blog for more great content by clicking on the links in the description below.